Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John John.
And now, Washington
is Francisco Lindor.
National.
Lindor working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Rosario hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Brett Bryant.
The designated hitter, Brett Bryant.
One down, base is empty. That one out to right. Garrett sizes this one up. Corrals it. And there are two outs.
Batting third,
here's Juan
right
Soto.
Juan
two outs, base is
Soto.
empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Pitch misses there, and that's ball two.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Out of here. All muscle to center field. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Base is empty with two away. Mark Vientos now at the plate. And that one in the air center field. And that is that. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Frankie Montas. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto grabs it on the run. Two down, base is empty. James Wood the next to hit. Headed towards the corner. Soto really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is Brandon Nimmo. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now here's Jeff McNeil. One out, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now it's Jose Siri.
The center
Runner at second,
Jose
2 down. Here at the top of the
Siri.
second.
Ball 3. Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. He's got it. And that is that. One left.
Leading up
back in Washington, D.C. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Josh Bell. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Right through there for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Brett Bryant getting ready to hit. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Back here in National Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto sizing this one up. And there's one down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. Rings it in. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Mark Vientos. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Hauls it in for the out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Throw to first in time.
The catcher, number 5,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. His 18th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Check swing, called strike. There's a swing and a drive. Young going back on this one. Great effort on the leaping grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Here's a 1-1. And a strike in there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Man at first, Next to hit, Dylan Cruz.
This is one of those situations. The
runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out. Double play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Washington.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth.
68.
Number 68.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Young right there to make the grab, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Juan Soto. One popped in the air, left side. Abrams pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Bryant, the runner at first with two gone. On the ground to short, Abrams fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And that's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him swinging. So digging in,
Now
Stone
batting,
Garrett.
the right fielder.
The Mets leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way,
catcher,
so credit the
Gaber.
pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, right side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., top 6, stepping in the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Rocketed out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Flares it into the outfield. And it falls. And out 2 aboard.
The catcher, number 5, Francisco Alvarez.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here comes the Mets.
Pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Rogers. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Paul DeYoung digs in now. There's the swing and a miss. The Nationals down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's 3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lindor. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're on the short end.
Pitching for
Jose A. Ferrer comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Ground ball right side. Rosario tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter, Brett Bryant.
Brett Bryant now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Just missed. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Rogers ready to fire now. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Juan Soto now. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And it falls. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right now.
Pitching for Washington.
The left fielder, Brandon
Number
Nimmo.
41. Gallen.
And Poche ready to work. The other way, and a base hit right there. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 9-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Young sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Fouls one off. 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And there's a foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boog, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Now batting.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And the inning is over. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Brett Bryant.
The designated hitter, Brett Bryant.
Fly ball to right. Garrett makes the catch. 1 down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. This to third, and it goes just foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That smash towards center. Young makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the third. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jacob Young will hit next. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Man at second. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. And they're down to their last out.
The left fielder, number 29, James.
Now it's going to be James Wood. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.